Recently, I read the haunting story of a man who was a lone survivor of a shipwreck. He was washed up on a small, uninhabited island. He was desperate and he cried out to God to save him. Every morning he scanned the horizon for help to come, but none came. Eventually, he built a small hut to put his few possessions in. Then one day he arrived home to find his hut in flames, smoke rolling up to the skies. Needless to say, he was totally devastated. He was grief-stricken, even to the point of being angry with God. God had forsaken him. He had no hope. However, early the next morning, a ship drew near the island and rescued him. He asked the captain, "How did you know I was here?" And the reply, "We saw your smoke signal." When I read that story, I immediately thought of the promise God has given us through St. Paul. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. Let's look at that promise of God for a minute or two. First of all, the apostle says, we know. We don't hope or guess or wish or surmise or reckon. No, sir. St. Paul tells us it's something we know. Do you ever stop to think of this? Our wonderful faith in Jesus is a know-so religion. We know that God loves us, John 3:16. We know that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved, Romans 10:13. We know that he which began a good work in us will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ, Philippians 1:6. We know that nothing shall separate us from the love of God, Romans 8:35. We know that we are predestined for heaven, Romans 8:30. Now, if some politician was giving us those promises, we wouldn't give it another thought, because all too often those promises never materialize. But when God gives us a promise, you can stake your soul on it. Jesus told us that heaven and earth shall pass away. My words shall not pass away. Matthew 24, verse 35. So in the passage before us, we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. All things includes the rain as well as the sunshine, sickness as well as health, and sorrow as well as joy, death as well as life. Yes, sir, it includes all the events and circumstances of life we will ever face. But you ask, how can bad things be good? The answer is easy. Because God is in it all. That is, God brings good out of evil. He has a reason and a purpose behind everything that happens to us. So what do? How do we handle it? Answer is easy. Trust God. Heavenly Father, help us to trust you more. Help us never to doubt, but have a no-soul religion, a no-soul faith. Thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.